Wow, that's an interesting afternoon in Purcell Pavilion, right? That's a first for me. You know, I wish maybe I was a little calmer, but, you know, in hindsight, I certainly can't have my guy sitting in the locker room all by himself. And I have never experienced this. Bonzi and I were watching the game on his phone the last 6 minutes. That's new territory for me. That was very unusual. As far as the game goes, you know, we weren't very good offensively, but I thought we defended and we guarded and we, you know, did that to kind of, you know, win a little bit of an ugly game. And I'm thrilled that the last 5 or 6 minutes, Rod Balanis and a veteran team figured how to finish it without any drama.
There have been times in your career where you've wanted to be thrown.
Yeah, Pittsburgh on that.
As soon as it was a flagrant 2, were you like?
No, I really wasn't. I was like, you know, let's just get out of here. I think we're going to win. You know, Bonds, I talked to Bonds, said, Bonds, don't overreact. It's no big deal. Go get some rest. And they were still trying to figure out where the ball was, and I thought they were confused on administering it after the free throws. So then I started to get a little frustrated. I was also frustrated because when James Breeden came over to tell me it was a flagrant 2 and he's gone, my first reaction is I didn't remember. What's it mean for the next game? Well, it's not a fight, so he's not out the next game. So, okay, good. I said, James, I really believe that if you called the first foul, he got chopped right away, the play would have ended and we wouldn't have this continuation. And he agreed with me. So a good ref sometimes will agree when they make a mistake. He is a very good ref, but that was kind of sticking in my craw a little bit, and then I just got a little hot-tempered.
You mean the first foul right before?
He was the one.
Yeah, he got me. He got me. I deserved it. But, you know, anyways, you know, a little too much drama. Oh, gosh.
And this is, Mike, it's a one-game contract with St. Francis of Brooklyn, correct?
No, and you know what? I don't want. They play. Hey, they're scrappy as heck, and they got tough kids, New York kids, and they play. I thought they played really well and scrapped all the way till the end. No, I don't want to. I don't want to make it that at all. I thought, you know, they played well. It was just an unusual afternoon, and you know, probably. The 3 officials probably thought it was going to be a Sunday afternoon glide. And it got a little interesting, and then they were trying to play catch up. All those guys are really good officials too, and you know, anyways, that's probably.
Since the Chaminade game, you have a different Martin Gebbin playing for you?
He's really playing well, man, and he deserves it. You heard me say in the preseason, if there was ever a guy that deserved to have a good senior year, it was Martin. We talked about the Lithuanian gold medal experience, certainly after Maui, more confident. And you can tell, one of the things I always thought, he was being productive. Well, we've been playing him 19, 20 minutes, you know, and then I'm saying, well, God, you know, we got to get him more minutes, you know, we got to, and so he's been up at 25 and 27. And I was thinking, you know, I said to the staff one day, if he plays 25 minutes, could he be a double-double guy? And Coach Hump said, I really think he could, Coach. And, you know, he's kind of delivering.
Mike, have you ever been ejected in any
game? I've coached 500, and what's it say in the game notes? It has how many games I've coached, like 588, I think? No, I probably coached more than that. That's just at Notre Dame, right? Yeah. I probably coached more than that. No, I've never been ejected, so that's new. New territory, man.
Gavin says you got to be a little more calmer.
Well, no, there's no question. Did you notice our T-shirts?
Yeah.
You know, our T-shirts are phrases that we, you know, raincoats meaning if I or a teammate gets on, you have a raincoat on, don't take it so personal, be a man, accept responsibility. And the power clap is when you're frustrated and make a mistake. So as I'm talking, Gavin's holding the T-shirt up at the end of the game. And I said, I'm going to wear one the rest of the week in practice. So I will wear that T-shirt to remind myself to stay calm.
Gavin did mention, he said that I told the guys in the second half they're going to start following us and be chippy to try to get back in this, but he said his message didn't come across.
Well, he was right. We should listen more to him because right now he's right on everything right now.
Has it always just been a matter of confidence?
Yeah, I think it's a confidence issue, Tim, you know. There really is. I mean, I tried to really get it going last year because I told him, you're starting. You know, he had a tough first 2 years, sophomore year in and out, and actually thought, you know, is his future really here? And one of my postseason meetings at the end of his sophomore, I said, look, first day of practice in June in the summer, you're in a white jersey, you're going to be in a white jersey the whole time and don't look over your shoulder. And you know, he started off and then, you know, we made a change in the lineup and downshifted. Even though we went away from him for a while, he came back and gave us good stuff at the end of the year.
But he's never given you a string of games like that.
No, not like this. But it's in him. Like when we recruited him, there was a lot there. This is there. I always felt that we weren't doing our job. I wasn't doing my job to have him more productive. How do I get him more productive? And one of the things I told the staff when he came back from the gold medal experience, I said, he is at an all-time high in confidence, and darn if I'm going to do anything to screw that up. And so we got to, you know, keep plugging with him. And I mean, this double-double stuff could be a habit if he gets the right amount of minutes. And so it's been interesting to watch it.
Mike, thoughts on Tuesday night and having an in-state team coming in?
Yeah, and you know, we need our crowd. We really need our crowd. I mean, as we all know, there's a big Ball State alumni base in this town, and I have a feeling they got their hands on tickets. And they're a dangerous team. They're a team that can win their division of the MAC. We're preparing like it's NC State coming in here. And but anytime you have in-state, I think there'll be a good energy in the building. But I am very worried about it, and I'm going to get out of here and watch film of them for a couple hours when we leave.
As long as we're on worry things, today was kind of a slow start, and that's the
Yep.
third in a row.
Yeah.
Is that a yellow flag for you here?
Yeah,
I know you went through that a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's been an interesting thing. We've talked about it. It's been hard for us to get out of the gate, especially offensively. I mean, on the offensive end, thank God we've been defended, or you know, we could be in more trouble. You know, I'm looking at, you know, how do we enter? Do we feed the post more? My thing is if we can get stops and rebound an outlet and come down an early offense, I think that's going to help us. If we can get some buckets, not against a set defense, that means you have to get stops. I think that's going to help us. And so it's a selling point to fellas. We've got to defend because that's going to help our offense on the other end. When a couple times we had great rebound and outlets and we got something easy in early offense, foul, quick post up drive, it's almost, you know, so I think that's very important. Transition buckets, we are getting some steals. We get some easy ones there. You know, we got to continue to do that. I still think I'm trying to figure out how to help us in the half court, depending on who's on the floor for us. That's still an evaluation for us as a staff.
Mike, what's the game plan until Tuesday?
Well, you know, we'll come back tomorrow, and you know, we went 5-on-5 yesterday in the half court, and who can get kills. We went best 2 out of 3. White won that. So a defensive mentality. And then when we went in transition, we can only run when we get a stop. And we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and we'll do the same thing the rest of the week in practice to see if we can just keep emphasizing getting stops and running off of stops.
Your loosest coach in America rep took a hit.
Do you think? Yeah.
You might have to go back to the shorts and t-shirt.
Yeah. No, it's what a day. I need to go watch film of Ball State. Glad we got through it, but we'll see you guys Tuesday.
Thanks.